So there's that. Second part. This ain't no funky reggae party. $5 at the door. Well, so whether it is noble or not, to be or not to be, maybe that is the question. Now you're talking about just, I could take this and measure something real quick. On account of, I gotta know exactly the specifications, you feel me? So as you can see, everything's up in there lined up. And we know exactly the distance from the wall, you know. If we never made the measurement, how you think we're gonna know that? So I was trying to figure out like what's the difference exactly between video mode and cinematic mode. Maybe if you know, you can answer that question. In the meantime, hey yo. Shout out to Board Pusher, Life Point, and Cowtown, bro. You feel that? See that? That's the line. So now it just got a little bit more challenging, you feel me? Hey, but on some real talk though, that reminds me, I've been meaning to tell you something and I just keep getting distracted by these kick flips. Hey, I woke up today. Happy Easter, by the way. Resurrection. Lord and Savior. Yo, I woke up, I said, you know what? I just feel like, honestly, at the end of the day, it actually is kind of relevant though, you know. See, a lot of times I'll be thinking like I'm wasting my time. Like there ain't nothing to be learning out here from trying to do kick flips down to one stair, you feel me? Like that's just a waste of time, because that's what the world's trying to tell me, For a long time they say don't do that because it ain't worth it, bro. It's not. You're gonna tell me, you're gonna look me in my eye, you're gonna stand there just as serious can be, talking about I want to launch myself down flights of stairs. I want to impact the solid asphalt going 20 miles an hour. Talking about this fool out here. But I mean, here we are again out here trying to chase a daggone kickflip, because apparently this fool out here believing wholly that he can fly. Talk to him, bro. I stand up, I do kickflips. So there's this guy out here just because the point is, and this is the point, it's relevant, bro. See, a lot of times, who hears it? They say, don't do that, bro. That's a waste of time. You will never be successful. You will never be successful. You're never gonna, it's not gonna mean anything. You're just gonna be wasting your time. And all these negative things that stop you from trying to do what you just kind of, I don't know, you just feel like, maybe I was just here put on this earth to be doing kickflips. I don't know. I don't know that. How can you know that? But I gotta tell you one thing. I feel like it's really relevant. So when I woke up today, I said, dang, I bet I can try to explain what I mean. See, because, we may not be trying to do kickflips, but maybe we're just trying to be successful in life. We're trying to be like, whatever that success means to you, Maybe I need, something in my life to be better, so I'm gonna chase it, but it's gonna be hard and it's gonna hurt and it's gonna require a lot of sacrifice and stuff, but I'm still gonna be doing it. Has a lot to do with like perseverance, and in a way it's like a gift. That's your thing. You can have that. A wise person said, that's your flippers whippers, Daniel. You know? You could sit down with it, you could flip it, you could reverse it, because that's your flippers whipping, Daniel. That's what you want to be doing, if you like it. The point is, yap away. But what about that kickflip, though? Like, you know what you gotta do. You know it. But for some reason, you just don't. You know you gotta pop it. You gotta jump. You gotta kick that thing. And then stand on business. Jump now. Right. Here's the thing. It's like, yeah, technically, that hits the box, bro. That's a kickflip all day. You know. But why does it happen though? You know, talking all that, and it just still happens, bro, because if you ride, you're gonna fall. Rock. Hit the front of my wheel, and then I just started flying. Because although my board stopped, it's forward momentum. It doesn't mean that I have to stop. That thing just sent me way down the causeway. I landed right here. I just woke up. Talking about. Oh yeah, I got some cards out here. Think of any card. I want you to just think about it in your mind's eye. Like, close your eyes and somehow you can like see the card, right? So like right now in this stage, right, are we forming some kind of connection? You got the picture, you're sending it out into the universe. See, I believe that the universe already knows what card this is. That's why, because you somehow affected that through time. I don't know the science about it. And of course, this is speculation. But all right, fine. Say I just go ahead and put that right in the middle somewhere, and call it a day. Saying that's what it was. You know. If you like that kind of thing. But that ain't very magical. Because maybe you're like, that's not even the card that I was thinking of. I was actually thinking of that one. Just kidding. No, but seriously though. Wait, what? Shenanigans in the highest, bro. Shenanigans. My whole left side, bro. Out here talking about I'm a skateboarder. I'm in the community. Like you said, that guy. Shout out. Yo, shout out to comedians and people that are funny. They be making me laugh sometimes. Shout out Tony Baker. I be saying to everybody. That guy in his YouTube videos, just making people mad in his convenience store. Bro, I find that to be just so funny. Oh, dude, you freaking saw it. See what, you know? Shenanigans. I said what I said was. But see, you're not supposed to see that part, bro. I'm just supposed to be like, boom, and make you see. You're like, wait, what? You're showing me your empty hands, but it's not magic. It's sleight of hand. Because obviously magic isn't real, you know. Nothing non-physical can affect the physical, you know. But anyways, let's say it was this card, right? Talking about going to take that card. What was it? King of Spades. The top card. Somehow do a little shuffle-rooski. All of a sudden, comes to the top. Was it a lie? Because I knew, you know, doesn't really go, you know, into the deck. It kind of, I don't know, it must stay on top or something. But you're telling me this card is not even close. Wait. You ever just lose track of cards? Be like, wait, how did that one? I thought I put that one in the middle of the deck though. All right, new card. That was weird. All right, 9 of hearts, right? So we're gonna put that right, and it's right. I'm putting that 9 of hearts. But the question is it lost? Just because, you know, we can't see it anymore, does it mean that we can't cut straight to it? I don't know. Apparently not. Shenanigans. I just realized just now how strange it would be to see just some random guy on the side of the road. Look where we are, dude. I'm telling you, I fell. There's the rock right there. It launched me all the way over here. My body's literally just coming. And this is where I ended up. Out here. I just realized how strange it might seem. Some guy just sitting right on the sidewalk talking about, I got some playing cards I gotta show you. But why? You know, why anything? Why is the sky blue? Why is a rainbow made? It just does, bro. Oh, see? Angles. I'm trying to deceive you. I want to make you believe that the card actually just disappeared. To be recalled where? From the middle of the deck somewhere? All right, think of any card. You got it in your mind? It wasn't that one. It was probably, let me guess. You're thinking of a card. It's a red card. No, it was a black card because it was neither. Now, if I could just cut straight to the other Joker, that would have been cool. But it just wasn't in the cards, was it? So to speak. Now I gotta turn my body a little bit because I really want to show you something. And why do I have to feel like I have to... Why do I feel like I have to cover it? Oh, that's a terrible angle for this trick. I want to conceal all the shenanigans that I'm doing behind the scenes, and I want you to just to see the open bare palm, and then all of a sudden, why though? Because I want to make you think that I'm cool. I know how to do magic. Silly for that. In other words, hold my hand. I'll leave you with this. The really cool thing about the Ace of Spades is back in the day, which was a Wednesday, they used to stamp the good old Ace of Spades, which is why these days it has all the extra writing. They used to stamp it useless knowledge, or the most important thing that you could know. Who's to decide? Now the walk all the way over there to pick up my daggum skateboard so we can boogie on down the line. Look at right here. Look at him. Look at me, all dirt just because out here talking about I'm a skateboarder flying through the wind. And this rock was all like, I got something to say about that. Turn over a rock and you will find God. Wait, what?